Ringo TV Reactions. We back at you again with another one, fam. Let's get right back into this thing, man. You built your whole life up. You took this woman in because you saw the potential of a woman being a wife. You tried to give her a life of value. This is your house. You gave her a world. All you asked in return was for her loyalty, for her dedication. But instead, she gave you nothing but disrespect. No peace, no love, no sanctity, no devotion. All you done is give this woman what she desired. And in return, she pay you back with stress. This woman crying her ASS on social media complaining about her ex wasn't there to support her when he always been. And you ladies are going out of your way to make all men look like we ain't ish because of an isolated situation with one woman who disrespected her man. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. It's like you ladies go out of your way to get a brother to make your content, your reactions. It's like you want to argue. It's like you look for pain in every opportunity with everybody else's life. You go through various lengths to find any story, any information about somebody doing some sort of dirt to a woman, even though they didn't do nothing to the woman. You'll make it something. You'll make it an issue. With all the drama going on social media, it's like wherever you find a video where there's a woman crying that she's going through a divorce, the man is always the problem in your eyes. Y'all don't ever take accountability. Y'all don't ever look at what did this woman do? Like, let's just fall back and just analyze the situation. What did this woman do? Well, let's study the situation. This man put this woman in his house, married this woman, because none of you ladies have access to marriage. Let me just make that very clear. None of you ladies have access to marriage. The man holds the key. And without us agreeing to marriage, it don't go down. You have access and the key to sex. And as we all know, based on your history, you always provide that. A man don't even have to take you down the aisle to provide that. All we got to do is just look at the single mother rate. All we got to do is look at all these babies out of wedlock. All we got to do is just look at the body count. All we got to do is just see who's in the club, who's on Hot Girl Summer, who's on Spring Break, who's on Freak Nick, who's going to Dubai, who's on Lonely Fans. All we got to do is just look at all of those things and we can see that you are the usual suspects and men cannot open those doors. So if you get with a man in any sort of regard, you yield your members to that man. That man did not force you. That man didn't grab you. That man didn't violate you. No, you agreed to it. But when it comes to marriage, it takes a man to say, I do. It takes a man to say, you know what, baby? I'm going to make you my wife. I'm going to give you that life, and I'm going to do what I need to do to provide for you. But this brother, whether he's a white man, whether he's a black man, an Asian man, he took this woman in, gave her the opportunity of a lifetime to be a wife. And what did she do with that opportunity? She decided to disrespect. She disrespected this man. She put this man down. And she blamed him because her family lost their house. Okay. He said to her, if your family were to lose the house, they could stay. Cool. But if he turn around and make up his mind and say, you know what? They can't stay. We got to look at context. We got to look at, well, why would he change his mind? Why would that man change his mind? What took place that made that man say, you know what? I don't want your family in my house. I don't want them there because there's something going on that we just don't know that she's not telling us. And what she's not telling us may be that maybe her family is just no good. Maybe her family got a bunch of drama. Maybe her family got a bunch of trauma, a bunch of issues. Maybe her brothers, maybe her father's crazy. Maybe her mama crazy. Somebody must be lazy because for them to lose that house, it's because nobody was either working, paying the bills, and living above their means. And now he get the blame for everything. Now you want to blame him because your family failed. Just because your family failed at maintaining the property doesn't mean you blame your husband and say, oh, he's not helping me. He know what my family is going through. Well, why don't your family help your family? Have it ever dawned on you? Why don't your family help your family? Why he got to do it? Why another man? And if it is a white man, I want y'all to pretty much get that info for me. Because on her page, it looked like she took everything down. It looked like she just tried to clean up shop to hide. Because that's typically what they do. They like to delete videos after they post them online to cover their tracks. But really, they're the ones who's the problem. Imagine, guys, you made up your mind. I'm going to make this woman my wife. I'm going to have some kids. I'm going to respect her. I'm going to take care of her. And she do this to you. She disrespects you and dishonor you on social media. Imagine that. This is your woman. You made her a wife, and she decide to disrespect you on social media. I don't know what else to say. I would be highly offended to know that I gave you access into my world. And rather than you honor and respect my decisions of not making your family come into this house, you try to make me out to be the bad guy talking about I wasn't there for you because of your family drama. That's crazy. That's not my problem, fam. That's not my problem. You know? A lot of these women don't know the game. And they always trying to put you brothers to shame by dragging your name all up and down these social media streets, disrespecting you. And I don't know about you, but one thing most men don't like is disrespect. Because we desire peace. At the end of the day, men desire peace. That's what we all crave. That's what we all want. It's just to come to a house where there is nothing but peace, harmony, joy. We could relax, chill with our wife, our kids, and just kind of reminisce on the times and not worry about the troubles of the day and the drama and dealing with work. And I mean, going home is supposed to be a sanctuary. Going home is supposed to be a place of refuge. It's supposed to be your fortress. But she tried to fill the fortress up with her relatives. While dude is like, look, all those people not staying in my house. I'm sorry, but all those people, they're not staying in my house. I'm not making all those people stay in my house. And she started yapping at the mouth. Started flipping, cussing, saying this, saying that. Brother man said, no, I'm not tolerating this no more. Because you know, a lot of times you ladies, man, y'all be saying some things with that mouth. And y'all real good with it too. Y'all know how to really cut the skin with those words. And she probably said some things to that man that pushed him over the edge. And he said, you know what, I'm done. When a man says he's done, that's when we got to understand that it got real. When a man says it's over, man, ladies, you must have did something really bad to that man. Because it takes a lot to push a man over the edge. I said it takes a lot to push a man over the edge, to push a man off the cliff. Fam, a lot of guys are long-suffering. They endure a lot. They endure a lot of verbal abuse from women every single day, especially in the black community. A lot of guys have to damn near keep their mouth closed when they with their woman because their women know how to talk and irritate them and push them to the point where these guys will flip out. And to avoid prison time, these guys just say, you know what? I'm leaving the house. Some guys say, you know what? I'm leaving the relationship. It's too toxic out here. I don't want to even get involved because if she called the cops, they're going to lock me up. She called the cops, they locking me up. It always happened that way. Anytime a woman called the cops burst to the door and grab dude up and just say, come on, you going out, and take him out. He ain't even do nothing. But because he's a man, they automatically look at him as the aggressor. Automatically. All she got to do is cry and have some sort of mark on her body. Cops are taking you away. There's no way around it, fam. This is a crazy, crazy time we live in where women are literally going out here on social media now and telling the world that men in general, because of a story, that we're bad. All of us. That's what's going on. We're going to be covering this story. There's a lot of women all over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, going in on men, telling the women, this is why we need to get our money up. This is why we need to get the bag because these ninjas ain't this. Now imagine that. Imagine the whole time, because again, I don't know the ethnicity of her husband, but let's just say the husband is a Caucasian man. Let's just say the husband is a Caucasian man the whole time. And you have black women going in on black men because of this situation. In other words, she's a divester who went out there, got with a white man. He decides he's leaving her because she's no good, got a dirty mouth, disrespectful, but everybody disregard that. But now we have women, black women, on social media dragging black men once again. Why? Just like they did with the so-called brick lady situation. And then it came out that the brick lady situation was false. It was a fraud. She was lying the whole time. And the whole time, our women was degrading us brothers, dragging us brothers, and saying we ain't ish. And then, to add insult to injury, once they all found out that brick lady was lying, no apology. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, guys. We can never win in this war, fam. No matter what we do, we the bad guys. If anybody have any sort of drama in their relationship, women will take that situation and turn it into a virus. In other words, women will take the story with this woman being homeless and run the social media as if though she's a damsel in distress, as if though somebody did her dirty when she's the one who did the man dirty. It's his house. If he say he don't want your relatives to come by his house, how you gonna get mad? She probably was saying stuff like, I'm leaving. How could you do this to me? I'm going back to my mom's house. I'm not gonna do this. I thought you were better. You're broke. You're this. You can't afford that. Probably shaming the man. Probably disrespecting the man so bad to the point where she started hitting on things that he really care about. And he said, you know what? You want to do that kind of dirt? All right, cool. I'm done. I'm done. Relationship is over now. And guys are doing that nowadays. Salute to all the brothers that are ending their relationships with these kind of women that are toxic, bro. I tell you guys all the time, focus on your dreams, focus on your passions, focus on your productivity, focus on the Most High. Get in the gym, health and fitness. Do what you got to do. Be energetic about life. Don't worry about none of the problems going on in the world. It's all about you, brother. It's all about you, building up your spirit, getting yourself fit, hitting the gym, doing your push-ups, doing what you got to do as a man. Don't be out here chasing skirts all day. You chasing them damn skirts, you're going to lose, bro. You're going to lose because you're wasting energy given to a woman that's going to leave you anyway. It's going to be either she's going to leave you or she's going to do something that's going to push you over the edge to the point where you're going to leave. Come on now. She wanted this man to humble himself and let people in his house that he don't want in his house. How do we know her family members ain't involved in crime? What city are they in? What state are they in? What location are they in? And where was she living? Because the last thing a man is going to want to do is bring in a bunch of thugs, a bunch of bums, a bunch of drug dealers up in his house that got warrants, that are in gangs. Why would anybody bring that into their house? So we don't know the context of what the situation is like. So how could you ladies come on social media dissing this man, saying he ain't ish for catering to her when she's the one that's out of pocket? If this was the other way around and it's your house and that man is saying, look, in order for you to really be with me, hey, you're going to have to bring my family in your house. They lost their house. Imagine a man telling you ladies that his family got put out of their house. They got evicted, home, car repossession, whatever the case is. Imagine you're a woman and the man you talking to come to you and tell you that his family got put out of a house and they need to come stay by your house. You ladies ain't bringing them people in your house. You ladies are not bringing nobody in your house. You're going to be like, what? What? Oh, hold up. Wait. Your family, what? They didn't pay the mortgage? Pay the mortgage? You got to be kidding me. So hold up. Y'all didn't pay the mortgage? Y'all didn't pay the mortgage? Y'all didn't pay the rent? What? And hold up. How many people going to be coming by my house? How many? 7 people. Fam, I only got a 3-bedroom house, or you might have a 2-bedroom house. I don't know the situation. We don't know what kind of house this man have. He probably have a basic house, probably 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but it's probably not enough room. It's probably not enough room to have all those people. And he said, no, go to your family. Go to the shelter. You know, y'all bugging out. Why are you coming at me like this, babe? Your family didn't pay the mortgage. Look at your nephews. Look at your brothers. They all wearing Jordans. They all looking fly. How they looking fly and they ain't even paying the bills? I told you already, fam. How could you be looking fly and the bills are not getting paid? Hello? How you driving nice cars and your mortgage ain't paid? Fam, if I bought a house, fam, the priority is the house, fam. I don't care about no clothes. I don't care about no shoes. The main course is that mortgage is due. It is time to make sure we got that bread at the end of the month. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear what nobody need. Only thing we need is to make sure them bills is paid. Electrical, oh yeah, we got to make sure that's paid. We got to make sure everything is good, or else we going to be on the streets. So every family priority has got to be on point. So how did her family lose the house? That's the question. They weren't paying the bills. So this woman that everybody's defending came from a dysfunctional household where people didn't work. They didn't work, and it was so much drama, and she was putting on a facade to a man, and that man believed a lie because she's a Christian. And that's why he married her. And that's why when he said, you know what, I'm done. I am done. I'm not wasting my time. We could still be brothers and sisters in Christ, which mean they Christians. So the next question is this. If y'all supposed to be Christians, if this woman is a Christian, how come she don't pray to Jesus? How come she don't pray to the Lord so the Lord can help her family? Where's the prosperity gospel now? How come they don't pray to Jesus? Why? Because Jesus ain't hearing them. He ain't hearing none of that mess. If a man don't work, he shall not eat. How can a person get mad at a man for not allowing your family to come in his house? How? It's my house. That's like I'm driving my car and you want me to pick your friends up from work. I'm not there to pick up your friends. I don't care if those are your friends. This is my car. I came to work to pick you up. You're supposed to be my wife. Oh, that's my friend Stacy. That's my friend Daphne. Could you just drop them to such and such? No, they could take the bus. They could take a cab. They could Uber that. But that's so rude. You're supposed to be my husband. Those are my friends. Listen, if you coming at your man like that, you disrespecting him in front of your friends. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, fam. So, hey, at the end of the day, guys, don't get yourself caught up in situations like this, man. That woman is wrong. She's out of pocket, and she don't even deserve a man like that. Imagine giving a woman that kind of life, putting her in a house, and she get mad at you because you don't want to bring her family in your house. That was her plan the whole time. The whole time she was planning on finessing that brother so that she can have the upper hand. And I wouldn't be surprised after all this drama unfold, she's going to destroy that man's life, destroy his credibility, destroy his credit. She's going to do something to sabotage him. And I'm just glad that they didn't have no kids, because I'm hearing a lot of people saying that they didn't have no kids together. So that's a good thing, fam. And if the man is listening to this video, bro, hey, you did the right thing. Don't let yourself get taken for a ride. Hope you learn a lesson from this particular situation. I hope you guys take heed to the videos and actually move up, because these women are literally delusional and they out here making a mockery of all men because of a one situation. Just like they did with the brick lady situation, they're doing it right now. They're saying that we ain't ish, and we don't even got nothing to do with this. You got women out there talking about, well, see, this is why we got to get the bag. This is why we got to have our own money. Well, then get your own money and leave us alone. I don't want to hear no more women talking about, oh, I need a man that makes 6 figures. I need a man that got this. I need a man that drive this car. I don't want to hear nothing from none of you ladies talking about what you expecting us to have. Get your own money, do your own thing, and pay your own bills, because we not paying for nothing. No dinner dates, no trips, no gifts, no shoes, no nothing. Pay your own way. We're not taking you down the aisle. We're not marrying you. You're going to stay by yourself, and we're not taking care of your kids. Say no to taking care of another man's responsibility, guys. Don't you get caught up, bro. It's 2024. Always remember that, guys. It's 2024, and we don't got no time to allow these women to continue this type of abuse of disrespecting us men by trying to make it seem like everything is our fault every time a woman go through a problem. Anytime a woman is going through any sense of hardship, women come online in droves, and they all be in the comments. And we're talking about women that are hurt. We're talking about women that never made good decisions. We're talking about women that have kids out of wedlock. We're talking about women that have nothing but baby daddy drama. And all they do is congregate in the church of confusion, the church of pain, the church of drama. And all they do is talk about all of the mess that men did to them. The real issue with a lot of women that are getting mad at the situation with this woman that got put out is they're remembering the issues they had with men in the past. That's why. That's the key. They're remembering what happened to them. They're remembering when they got put out. They're remembering when they were disrespectful and they blame the man for everything. No, it's not the man's fault. It's the woman's fault. That's that man's house. He don't have to have nobody in his house. He don't have to bring your family in that house. If he said no, it's no. Why you online disrespecting? Why you online disrespecting the man? Because you don't reverence him and you don't reverence God. If that woman really served God, she would respect her husband. But she don't serve God. And because she don't serve God, she don't know how to respect that man. And this goes back to home training. Her mama most likely wasn't with the dad. And I can guarantee you her dad is not in her life. Because if he was, she would know how to respect. And that respect would be displayed to her husband. But instead, she would rather disrespect her husband in front of her family. And now she don't got nothing. What does it profit a woman to gain the whole world and lose her husband? Lose her husband because she want to usurp authority over him and be abusive. Now you don't got nothing. Now you alone. And the only thing you got is a following of a bunch of other hurt women that are bitter because they don't get along with their baby daddy. That's where we at right now. This is why we got this war. We got this war of independent women and men trying to be masculine men. Men are no longer allowed to be masculine. Now everything is toxic masculinity. You're not even allowed to be a man in your house anymore. Imagine a woman telling you what you gotta do in your house. That's crazy. But that's where we at, guys. So pay attention to the videos. Click the like button and stop playing, bro. This is real talk. Dudes out here going insane because of these issues. Imagine women all over social media are coming together to criticize us men as if though we did something to this woman. Not one woman have stepped forward yet with logic and said, hold up, guys, ladies, hold up. It's her fault. It's her fault. Guy didn't do nothing to her. Y'all getting emotional. And everybody's talking, oh, she homeless, she this. I don't care if she's homeless. I don't care. She's supposed to respect her man. She didn't do that. He said, I'm putting you out. And you ladies could go around all over social media and talk about, well, see, this is why we got to have our own. And this is why we got to this. Yeah, have your own and leave us alone. You have your own and stop looking at us men as traditional. Stop looking at us men as if though we got to provide for you. Let's just end it all. Since you don't want to be traditional women, since you don't want to be traditional wives, since you don't want to cook, you don't want to clean, you don't want to take care of babies, you don't want to do nothing, then guess what? You do your thing over there, I'll do my thing over here. And we'll meet up in the middle and do whatever we got to do. But as this day forward, guys, don't marry none of these women, bro. Don't take none of them down the aisle. You deal with them accordingly. You don't take them down the aisle. You don't say I do. Yeah, but Ringo, you got daughters. You got this. They got to make up their own damn mind when they become of age. It has nothing to do with me. Did you hear me? Because women will always be rebellious. Do you understand? It doesn't matter how many kids you got. Because of society, young ladies are trained in feminism, hypergamy, and disrespect of men. So at the end of the day, every woman is out there on their own. If you don't want to listen to your daddy when he give you this truth, if you don't want to listen to your uncle when he gave you this truth, and as a young lady you don't want to listen and you want to be rebellious because you think you're an adult, then guess what? When you get out there in that world is going to deal with you. That world is going to judge you. And you're going to get handled by all those Pookies and Ray Rays. So at the end of the day, don't try to shame me by talking about, but you got 4 daughters and you got this and that and you got this and that. They're going to have their own problems and their own issues if they don't listen to me. Just like you ladies don't listen to your daddy. Period. So at the end of the day, rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Ringo TV Reactions. I'm out, fam. Peace.